Subscribe to this channel for more of these videos. In this video, we'll be learning how to find the derivative of some certain functions. Now the first question, 4s squared root x minus 4x over x cubed. We can rewrite this question in this way. 4s squared root x is the same thing as s raised to the power half minus 4x over s cubed, which we can write as 4s s raised to the power minus 3 according to law of indices. So we can combine that together, which gives us 4s raised to the power 5 over 2 minus 4x raised to the power minus 2. According to law of indices, that says SA times SB equals to SA plus B. So s squared times s raised to the power half is the same thing as s raised to the power 2 plus half, which gives me s raised to the power 5 over 2. The same thing, s raised to the power 1 times s raised to the power minus 3 gives me s raised to the power 1 minus 3, which is s raised to the power minus 2. So now, using the principle of differentiation, that is, you multiply before you subtract. You multiply the power with the coefficient before you subtract 1 from the power. So 5 over 2 times 4 gives me 10. The x remains x. Subtract 1 from 5 over 2, that is, you subtract, gives me 3 over 2. Minus 2 times 4 gives me minus 8 x. Then subtract 1 from the power gives me minus 3. So the principle of ms, that is, you multiply before you subtract. Now 10x raised to the power 3 over 2 plus 8x raised to the power minus 3. Since minus times minus gives me plus. So that is my answer. That is the derivative of the first function. Now the question 2 now, the second question. X raised to the power pi plus 1. We want to find the derivative of x raised to the power pi plus 1. Can see that the coefficient of this function is 1 and the power is pi plus 1, so you multiply before you subtract. Pi plus 1 times 1 gives me pi plus 1, then subtract 1 from pi plus 1 gives me pi as my power. So I have pi plus 1 x raised to the power pi. So this is the derivative of the second question. Now the third question now, question 3. 8s squared minus 5x. So I multiply before I subtract 2. 2 times 8 gives me 16. X 2 minus 1 gives me 1 minus 1 times 5 gives me 5. X 1 minus 1 gives me 0. So I have 16x minus anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So 5 times 1 is 5. So this is the answer. This is the derivative of the third function. So thank you. Seeing you in the next video.